Six Talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Six Talks.
We're back again, baby. Woo!
How you been doing?
I've been doing good. I've been, mourning the loss of my Buffalo Bills, unfortunately.
Did you think you had a chance this season?
No. Here's what happened. First of all, I wanted to record an episode before the Chiefs game because I knew we would lose that game.
Yeah.
After the Ravens, hype, amazing win. And can I just say about that game? End of the game, right? Imagine it's Game 7 of Game 7 is the second round. I'm not going to say NBA Finals. Game 7 second round. The Warriors are playing like the Lakers, bro. It's insane. Back and forth. And Madi Nanji texts you, oh, can you give me in NFL terms what being down 4 with 10 minutes left means? I'm like, bro, stop texting me about this stuff in the middle of this intense-ass game.
No, but I wasn't asking you. I was asking like Talib and like Zaki.
Yeah, well, I saw the message and I got pissed off because I'm like in this intense-ass moment and I was like, yo, what is being down 4 with, or being down 8 because they need a 2-point conversion? What's being down 8 with 2 minutes left mean in NBA terms? I'm like, what do I say, bro?
I was invested. I was like, what?
It's not, bro. They needed a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. What's?
But I don't know football like that.
It's very simple.
But I don't follow the sport.
Okay, whatever. But yeah, that happened.
I heard the refs were really bad.
In the Chiefs game, oh, bro, you have no idea. Let me walk through it. Right, we lose the game.
Okay,
we lose the game. Right. I'm depressed, obviously.
Yeah.
My instant reaction, I'm seeing on Twitter, bro.
I called this guy.
Yeah.
I texted him. I'm like, yo, would you be interested?
I am not in the mood to make trades in fantasy, right? He texted me about the trade in fantasy after the Bills lose. So I'm like,
I should text you before that. And then
I don't care. What's it called? We lose the game, I'm depressed or whatever. I'm looking down like Twitter and like everybody and their mother is blaming the refs, right?
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, I don't want to blame. I don't want to be that guy, right? I'm like, we lost the game. We should have played better. There were a couple things. One of our players had a really bad drop. I don't know if you saw Dalton Kincaid.
Yeah, so at the end, right?
Such a bad drop. Like, I don't know how Josh.
Josh
Allen is. I saw this comparison. He is literally the Dirk Nowitzki of the NFL, and like to the point of his team has let him down so year after year after year after year.
Wait, sorry to cut you off. This was at the end of the game. I don't know if I'm getting 2 NFL games mixed up, right?
You might be. Well, no, you're thinking of the Ravens one. So they had a drop.
At the last second and they ended up losing. Okay.
But Bills versus Chiefs, our player had a drop on 4th down. And they basically iced the game. Like we lost.
Like how long left?
We were down 3. There was like 2 minutes left.
Okay, I think it might have been the Bills I was watching.
But what's it called? Anyways, bro, next day, right? I'm seeing clips on Twitter over and over again. And I don't give a damn. This game was actually the most rigged game I've seen in my life, bro. It's insane. For something to be two instances that people are complaining about, then we'll talk about the NBA.
Yeah. Tell me.
For a catch to be a catch, right? You have to have 2 hands on the football, 2 feet in bounds, and the ball cannot hit the ground, right? They go, it's like 3rd down or something. This is in the 2nd quarter.
Okay.
They throw the ball. First of all, our defender gets majority of the football, which I thought should have been an interception. But, it ended up being like, what's it called? Their player on offense ended up with the ball. So whatever. Yeah. They call it a catch. On replay, we challenge it. On replay, clearly shows no possession of the ball, hits the ground, he just grabs it, and they don't overturn it.
It was a touchdown?
Huh? It was like he fell at the 1 yard line, so basically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, what's it called? It's insane. The most blatant thing ever. Then, the one thing
it's like the Kevin Durant bird box.
Yeah, it's insane. You know the play where Kevin Durant like literally was running out of bounds? Pass it back in? It was literally that. Then, in like the 4th quarter, right? We're up. So, my thing about the only time I had faith in us winning this game was when our defense, they got a stop, we scored, and then they got back-to-back stops. That's when I was like, yo, wait, we might actually have a chance. Because we were up 1, and we had the ball. I'm like, okay, all our offense needs to do is score. They go, first of all, he throws it to Dalton Kincaid, our tight end. He tries to go for a 1st down. He clearly gets it, by the way. And no one's talking about it. He clearly gets it. but they mark it 1 yard short. So it's like 4th and 1.
Oh,
you understand how that works, right?
Okay, yeah.
So then it's 4th and 1.
It's your 4th down to get 1 yard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They go for a QB sneak, which basically they just give it to Josh and he like tries bull rushing for 1 yard. Josh goes. The Chiefs did a really good job at stopping that. That's one of our best plays. Like it's usually a guaranteed 1 yard. They did a really good job at stopping it. But that one play, bro, clearly gets over the line. One of the referees, so how they mark it, the referee will like stand where he thinks how far the ball goes. One of them is clearly beyond the first down. The other one is clearly before the first down. And they just listen to the guy who's clearly before the first down. So they say, oh, he didn't get it. They review it. On replay, Josh clearly gets the 1 yard.
I want to look at the highlights.
Josh clearly gets, I don't know how you haven't seen it. Josh clearly gets the 1 yard.
I live under a rock.
And you absolutely live under a rock. Clearly gets the 1 yard. They call turnover on downs. Chiefs go score a touchdown. We score a touchdown. They score a touchdown. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. Drops happen. Our team fails Josh Allen. We lose by 3. Yeah. Again. So after the game, like I think it's 3 days later, someone makes a 5-minute video. 5 minutes. You know, I explained like how they marked us like 1 yard short.
Yeah.
Like they made it 4th and 1 when it should have just been a first down.
Yeah.
That happened throughout the game, bro. We clearly get the first down. They're like, oh no, 1 yard short of the first down. Clearly get the first down 1 yard short. Over and over and over again. And I'm actually tired because the Chiefs are such a good team, right? They don't need the refs. They don't need the refs. They're good, bro. But we're playing the Chiefs and the refs every single goddamn year, bro. You touch Mahomes, it's a penalty, bro. Like, it's insane. Their linemen holding every 5 seconds. It's the most annoying thing ever. I've never felt this much pain since I was a goddamn Raptor fan. I have to deal with LeBron, and I have to deal with Patrick Mahomes, bro. It's frustrating.
I want to ask you, okay? This is probably not the smartest question to ask a Bills fan.
Yeah.
How good is Patrick Mahomes, though?
He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time.
Oh, really?
He's
like LeBron.
Because he's going to get a third. It's literally LeBron Jordan, the Brady Mahomes debate.
So you think he's going to end up being better than Brady?
What, do you think LeBron's better than Jordan?
Well, yeah.
Oh, what's it called? Probably. I mean, if he gets a 3-peat, I'd say better than Brady. But
Brady has like
10,
10, right?
Brady owned us as well. That's the thing. Brady owned the Bills as well. So like, I don't have to like either of them.
It's okay. Lamar Jackson, you guys can get him.
We own Lamar. That's the thing, bro. We own the MVP. We just can't beat this dude Mahomes, bro. The Chiefs haven't scored 30 points all year long. They play us in the playoffs. Our defense is so bad. They give up 32.
And you guys beat them in the regular season.
And we beat them in the regular season. We're like 5. Josh Allen's like 5-1 against them in the regular season, 0-4 against them in the playoffs.
That's crazy.
And he gets let down every single. I feel so bad for the guy. Genuinely.
Should you request a trade?
Honestly, yeah. Bro, leave us. We don't deserve him, bro. We haven't put the best team we put around him. Our best player, Stephon Diggs, is dropping balls, bro. Like that's the best. That's the best. And he has never had a good defense against the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, I saw a stat today, and I'll end on this for the NFL. One matchup in the playoffs that a team like averages the most points given up against. It is us versus the Kansas City Chiefs. We average 33 points given up against them, bro. An NFL record. What more can Josh do, man?
Yeah, that's like the Cavs versus the Raptors.
Bro, like it's so frustrating. But the thing that's annoying, right? The Cavs just owned us. Like they didn't even let us get into the game, right? We're in these games.
You guys are always
every year. It goes down to the wire.
And then one year it was like overtime. The coin toss.
Like with 3 minutes left, there was like touchdown in 20 seconds, touchdown in like 5 seconds, touchdown in like 2 seconds, and 13 seconds they tie it up, win the coin toss, score a touchdown, win the game. They changed the rule because of that, because of how stupid it was.
Yeah, that is pretty.
And then what's it called? Last year, a field goal to lose. Like we missed a field goal to lose. This year,
at that point, you'd rather get blown out than.
I'm tired. I just don't want to lose to the Chiefs anymore, bro. I'm tired. I'm actually tired. Like, bro, they rush Josh. He just throws it up in the air. Somehow lands perfectly. The ball was going so slow.
Was it a Hail Mary?
Not really. Like, so they disguise a blitz is like when they send a bunch of people after
it's like the NBA.
Yeah, exactly. So they send a blitz, right? They did a really good job of disguising it. We couldn't really tell. So he blitzed us. He had like 3 people on him. So he literally just went. He saw Dalton Kincaid, he just threw it like. His body was like everywhere he threw it, and it's like the most perfect pass ever, bro. Slowly, like going down. It's not like it was a bullet and he just couldn't catch it. Slowly going down. Nobody around him. Drops it.
That's crazy.
I
want to watch the highlights.
And this is our first round sophomore this year. Our first round rookie, who we...
Okay. We're not gonna move on to All Stars because we spent the first 11 minutes of the episode talking about the Bills. I do not know football. So
Baseball.
That's what I was thinking. All Stars were announced yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's start with that. For the players who made it, we didn't announce the starters, but the starters on the West is Steph Curry, Shea, Kevin Durant, LeBron, and Jokic. And then the starters on the East is Giannis, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yep.
Before we go on to the reserves, did you feel that anyone got snubbed?
From the starter? I don't really care about starter snubs, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I'm like...
It's the same thing. Yeah.
I will say this. You can say the reserves, actually. Then I'll say like mine.
I want to say like Wemby low-key, but like when you look at KD, LeBron, and Jokic with the longevity, you don't like there's no one beating them. You know what I mean? And same thing with Steph. Like, I mean, I guess if Luka was here, Steph would not be a starter.
Well, that's actually say the reserves. Then I'll talk about Steph. But
and then the East, Giannis, Brunson, Mitchell, Tatum, Cat. I think all deserved, well deserved. For the reserves, we have Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, James Harden, Jaren Jackson Jr., Alperen Sengun, Victor Wembanyama, Jalen Williams. J-Dub. Some snubs that would be Kyrie Irving.
Well, my thing is like I don't really see like for me a snub is like where I can confidently say I would have had you over you. My only snub, but it's not really like I can't really complain about it. I would have had Norm over Harden or Kyrie over Harden.
I think for me, what Harden's been able to do for the Clippers, and like he's been the system as great as Norman Powell has been. James Harden has been like leading the offense.
I just want like
I want to
reward him, bro, because like Harden will be in this conversation next year, man. Norm probably won't, right? Like this.
I don't think Harden will.
Huh? You don't think so? Well, Harden's always gonna be like his name's name value,
James
right?
Harden.
It's James Harden. He's not gonna fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
Norm, like next year he might just go back to being regular old Norm.
Yeah.
Like, he's not. I don't think he's gonna average 23 a game. You know what I mean?
For me, I think there was no snubs. I think Davis deserved it. Edwards deserved it. JJJ definitely deserved it. Alperen Sengun, I think there were players better than him, but when you talk about the Rockets being a top 3 seed, you can't take that away.
That's my thing. I would have
I would have had Sabonis. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But you have to give the Rockets one All-Star. Otherwise, how the hell are they the second seed?
Yeah. And then Victor Wembanyama, I mean, nothing goes by. And then J-Dub. I know people were mad about J-Dub compared to Kyrie.
The Cavs have 3 All-Stars. You got to give the Thunder.
The Thunder, they've been so good.
It's like that, bro.
It's like respect to the better.
Exactly.
You know? For the East, I feel like this was where there was more controversy.
Sure.
So it's Jaylen Brown, Cade, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Damian Lillard, Evan Mobley, and Pascal Siakam.
Yeah.
For me, I think Darius Garland making it. I know the Cavs have been so great.
Really?
But I think there were better guards than DG.
Okay, but what's it called? Wouldn't you argue that it's him over Mobley, and then they're probably your wild cards? Because you're saying, I'm assuming like with that logic, Hero is above Garland in your eyes.
Yeah.
So your 2 guards are Hero
true.
and Cade. So Garland's your wild card. So and I'm assuming Mobley would be one of your wild cards. So you replace Mobley with someone instead of Garland.
I don't know. For me, I guess Mobley was one of my forwards. I guess Jaylen Brown was a lock. Pascal, because think about it. Jaylen Brown, Mobley, and Siakam are all forwards.
Yeah. Jaylen Brown, who were the forwards? It was just those 3?
Yeah.
And then the rest were guards, right? Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like forward competition was very weak this year.
I would say Franz Wagner deserved it.
I would have gone Franz as well.
Again, injuries.
But he's healthy now. And
but he missed a lot of time.
But he's so good.
I know.
Franz is insane.
For what he was able to do for the Magic team.
But to be honest, though, I'm actually okay with the Magic because I saw they've kind of fallen off the cliff a little bit.
I mean,
their offense stinks.
It's the worst in NBA history. We'll talk about that when we get to the trades section of this episode.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people were mad that LaMelo didn't make it. Again, injuries, being such a bad team, but he has the most points, assists, rebounds combined.
I don't know, man.
And he had the most fan votes. So it sucks to not see LaMelo because I feel like those little kids that want to go see the All-Star game, they look up to LaMelo. You know what I mean?
I feel like if Adam gets the chance like to replace an injury, he's definitely giving it to LaMelo.
Yeah,
just because of the
like I would take LaMelo over Darius Garland.
I'll tell you this real quick though. I get it's in San Francisco. I saw Kendrick Perkins talk about this.
Yeah,
I think counting stats wise, Steph Curry, is he even an All-Star?
Yeah. Okay. I think so.
Over who?
James Harden.
Okay, sure. But is Kyrie? Kyrie's better than Curry. Been playing better than Curry. Kyrie averages better stats on a better team. That seems like a better player to me. I don't know. I might be crazy, but so you replace Kyrie with Harden in your eyes. Is it Harden or Curry? Curry? Is it Norm or Curry?
Steph.
Okay, but bias aside, like who's averaging the better numbers? And who's on the better team?
But it's
the Clippers are in a playoff spot right now. You have to give them someone.
But like, I feel like it's not always a numbers thing.
No, I know, but
for example, Kyrie's averaging more points. Steph's averaging more assists. The steals are identical.
Yeah.
Field goal is like 3%.
3%.
Yeah, that's kind of big. Like they're apart from points,
and then the Mavericks are the better team, but
they're basically identical.
Yeah, but Kyrie's had to also carry this Mavericks team, which has been riddled with injuries.
Stephen Curry has Brendan Pajemski in the
okay, but at least their team's healthy. Like
no, they're not. Nah, Draymond Green, Jonathan
and Jonathan. Okay, the Mavericks are quite literally the most injured team in the league, bro. And Kyrie Irving's kept them afloat. I would say Kyrie Irving's...
Again, one thing I will say...
You have to have Curry because it's in San Francisco. I'm not saying you don't have him, but...
It can be in Utah, and I still think Curry's going to be there. Because, like, same thing...
Just because of name value?
Yeah, I think so. Sure. Until he falls off, and again, I'm not going to speak on it because my biases make... it's hard for me to put that biases aside.
My whole thing is, right, I'm trying to, like, talk about this as if his name was Joe Smith. Yeah. And Kyrie's is, like, Bob. You know what I mean? Who are you picking to be
I think when you look at stats wise and like team wise, Kyrie is going to be there. Because then you can also say Scotty Barnes should have been an All-Star with his numbers. You know what I mean? But again,
what the results?
What
results is why I don't think Scotty.
And that's what I'm saying. All-Star. Like Steph Curry hasn't
had the results either.
Yeah. So like again, I'm not going to say that he shouldn't have been an All-Star because he's been playing good, but definitely not his best season.
Yeah.
Probably close to one of his.
I mean, he's an All-Star. I'm not trying to hate on the guy, but like, I just thought it was an interesting thing to
yeah, I saw what Perkins. Like, I saw I saw the.
And people call him crazy, but I was like, is he even that? Is it that crazy? Like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a crazy topic to talk about, right? Because like, who's the best West guard? Ant's
Shea.
Or other reserves. Like,
probably Edwards, yeah.
Yeah, so like Ant would probably be the other starter.
Yeah.
Imagine Luka was healthy, then Steph Curry, according to me, isn't an All-Star. That'd be wild.
No, he would not miss the All-Star game.
No, but I mean, I'm talking about saying, like, if they are all named Joe Smith or Madi Nanji, bro. Like, what's it called? Their names hold no value. I in my ballot wouldn't have Steph Curry. Yeah. And results as well, bro.
It's not crazy to say that.
Yeah, I don't think it's that crazy. Ja's having an underwhelming season though. Right now, the Memphis Grizzlies' best player is Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah, 100%. Like, John Morant has not looked.
This is the Jaren Jackson Jr. we expected last season. You know what I mean?
Like, bro, Ja's last games are 10 points, 11 points, 16, 19, and then 20.
Yeah,
he's been out a lot as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
all that matters is that he's healthy in the playoffs.
He's still averaging 20 points, 7.5 assists.
Listen, it's an interesting thing, man. But the Grizzlies are doing well, so I don't think it matters
too much. Whatever he's doing.
I don't think he cares.
Facts. Yeah. Moving to, we spoke about the Warriors. I feel like we can actually let's keep the Warriors and Raptors talks towards the end.
Sure.
Let's start off with De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
For the people that didn't know, Mike Brown got fired. There's low-key like things that like people are saying like, oh, De'Aaron Fox didn't respect him.
They start playing
you know, and they start playing well, and all that De'Aaron Fox buzz, we think it goes away, and then it comes out that the Sacramento Kings are going to be exploring trades for De'Aaron Fox. There's this mystery team that he wants to play for. Spoiler alert, it comes out it's the San Antonio Spurs. Yeah. So, he didn't formally request out, but I think Rich Paul has something to do with this, where he's like, you should look to get value for De'Aaron Fox because he has his mind set on San Antonio. Mm-hmm. What do you think? And what teams do you think should acquire for him?
It really came out of nowhere because I mean the Kings actually started playing.
Yeah,
well.
they've been
Shout out Doug Christie. He
Yeah.
tenured the ship well, and he makes.
Do you
you
see
really
what
think,
Malik Monk had to say?
No.
Malik Monk said it's much easier to have someone when they've actually played in the NBA.
I mean, that's weird.
But I don't think he's
I
taking
think
shots.
Mike Brown is a great coach.
Yeah.
And I think these players use them for their benefit.
But again, I don't think he's...
The firing was necessary because I guess the players bought in after he left.
Yeah.
But it was the players' fault for not buying in when he was there.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't understand the firing, but when you see after a month and a half after, it looks good.
Yeah.
You know?
But going back to what teams I think that would be really good for De'Aaron Fox, I think the Houston Rockets are a team that hasn't been talked about enough. Right now, we saw this yesterday. Fred VanVleet's their starting point guard.
Yeah.
Fred VanVleet is close to not being an NBA player anymore. It's gotten pretty bad right now. Good vet leadership. You have Dylan Brooks for that, right?
Yeah.
You don't need the vet leadership right now. I saw, people might think, oh, you need him for Reed Shepherd. I don't think you really... I think Reed Shepherd's a part of the deal if you trade for De'Aaron Fox. It's Fred VanVleet and Reed Shepherd and picks.
Yeah.
Because Fred makes,
It makes...
for Fox and Herder, because Fred makes, goddamn $45 million.
Yeah. It makes way too much sense for the Rockets to do it.
Yeah.
And, again, one thing that kind of concerns me is the spacing, because you have...
Fox can shoot.
He's not the best shooter,
Neither is Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, true, I guess.
Fred's not Fred. This is what I mean. They're just replacing Fred VanVleet with the better player. I don't see any downside in this move at all. It helps them.
But I guess they don't want to get rid of their young core, but to be fair, you're only giving away Reed Shepherd, who hasn't even played,
yeah,
you know?
If you don't get,
Reed
if you
Shepherd's
believe
a shooting guard, right?
If you don't believe in Reed Shepherd, you give up. No, not even Jalen Green. Cam Whitmore, Jabari Smith Jr.
Yeah.
You have a ton of young talent that you have too much young talent that they won't play.
And you have to get rid of some because at some point you won't be able to extend.
Reed Shepherd's not going to stay in the G League his entire career, man.
Yeah,
Eventually you have to give him up for some superstar.
And you might as well give him up when his value is high. And also it's this is my whole thing on it. Teams know that he wants to play for the Spurs. So in my mind, it's do I want to give picks and stuff away? But a team like the Rockets, you could say they have those Suns picks, but they could say okay, let's wait and maybe if Booker becomes available.
When's Devin Booker gonna be
exactly? And again,
you have
so much talent and you have so much assets where you're not digging yourself a hole.
Yeah.
You're doing so good right now. Build on it.
You can afford to extend what's his name, Fox. I know they got the Sengun, or they just extended Sengun. No,
I think they did.
Yeah, they extended Sengun, extended Green. You could just get De'Aaron Fox on your books, that's fine.
And then Brooks is going to be off the books
Thompson's going to ask for a hefty contract. That's the only thing,
he's
right?
Nasty, bro.
But you have Dylan Brooks on your books right now. Eventually you could take him off. You know what I mean?
Fred VanVleet's in his last year, right?
Yeah. I think he has a team option on whatever, so
enjoy
free agency. I'll just say that much. Wherever he ends up. But yeah, I don't know. Houston's there. San Antonio, obviously. I saw
San Antonio is such a good fit, but again, what's the package?
I saw Orlando.
Some people say Orlando. I love it for Orlando.
Yeah,
because again,
Orlando need to make a move, man.
Bro, can't stress this enough. Anthony Simons on the Orlando Magic.
Zach LaVine, bro, any shot creating player, man.
See again with
too obvious.
With the Zach LaVine, I don't see them gonna do it because it's a contract. But Simons is making a smooth $25 million. Yeah. Blazers get rid of him.
They're also the same thing, right? They have contracts that could add up to it, right?
Jonathan Isaac, KCP.
What's his name? Not even KCP if you don't want to give him up. Cole Anthony.
Yeah, Cole
Anthony
makes
better,
$14
but
million.
I don't know where he fits on that team healthy, right?
Yeah.
So
then you have to give up Anthony Black in a possible De'Aaron Fox trade.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting. It sucks for the Kings to have to do this so rushed.
Yeah.
Because they only a week away now.
They don't have to rush it, right? They could hold out until next season.
You wait, and then the value goes down. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
But again, you could also risk it and be maybe we can make De'Aaron Fox happy. But again, I don't think De'Aaron Fox
I don't think they want to extend him.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And I don't think De'Aaron Fox wants to be extended either.
Yeah.
It's both ways. I was kind of thinking, on the drive here, I was kind of thinking to myself, should the Sacramento Kings sell everything and go into a full refund?
Too?
Yeah.
The thing is, right? Normally I'd say yes, but
They've been bad for so long.
I would feel so. They can't do that to their fans again, right?
And also,
Another brutal rebuild.
The draft picks they've had, they've taken Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, they're not a good drafting.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick Stauskas.
Yeah.
Keegan Murray, we thought was a good pick until now he's goddamn terrible.
Good game last game.
Well, Devin Carter, not big enough sample size.
Yeah.
But you look at it now and you're like, Khalil Ware was available.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that guy so much. He's so goddamn good.
Yeah.
Call me crazy, bro. And people will call me crazy. Walmart Victor Wembanyama. It's nuts.
I remember he was
Walmart, like Dollarama, like $1 great value. Victor Wembanyama.
It's like Costco, Walmart.
Yeah.
Dollarama.
Yeah. Right?
So it's Wemby.
And he's like a little below Dollarama, but that's still really good because Vic's insane, right? Like he's super. Bro,
I mean, if you're getting 10% of what Vic is,
and I said this during the pre-draft stuff. This whole thing about him was every negative that I heard about Khalil Ware was motor, not enough effort, doesn't really give a shit. Like nothing about his basketball skills. So I'm like, why wouldn't you take?
And like I've seen a lot of people people say that like a motor can keep you out of the league. You know what I mean? But when you play on the Heat, like you're kind of guaranteed to have a motor. You know.
Yeah, especially with the
Heat
culture.
it kind of like I would say even triggers me, but it's really confusing because I feel like his minutes are so on and off. Like for example, he scores 9 points and he plays 16 minutes, and then boom, his next game, he's by the way, Real's new app update is kind of nice.
Really, what they do?
Like you can swipe on their performances.
Word.
So and then he plays 34 minutes, drop 25 and 8. And then he plays 39 minutes, 20 and 15. And then he plays 35 minutes, 22 and 10. And then boom, drop off to 23 minutes.
Yep.
And then 43 minutes, 19 and 10. 29 minutes, kind of a stinker. So it's just really confusing.
Yeah, it's inconsistent.
Him and Bam have been working out
Dude, I
really
said this.
well.
Did I not say this at the start? I'm like, yo, Khalil Ware's a great pick because that lineup, healthy, assuming Jimmy Butler didn't become a diva, right? It was Hero, Terry, Jimmy, Bam, Khalil Ware. Yeah. And assuming that Bam's three-point shot wouldn't fall off, which it did. Assuming Bam was still good, which
and
he's
even
not.
Khalil Ware, he has a good three-point shot.
Dude, he can shoot.
Right,
He can shoot.
I see his free throw stats. It's like 100%, 100%.
He can shoot, bro. He can shoot. Heroes All-Star.
I mean, you have him picked for Rookie of the Year, and
this
so rookie class has not been great.
Dude, it's so funny how they've been waiting for this hero jump. And the year that it finally happens, Bam falls off a cliff, and Jimmy Butler becomes a goddamn, like, total diva, bro. It's nuts. And they finally get a center to play alongside Bam, and Jimmy Butler can't.
I mean, Bam had a good game, I think 2 games ago or last game. Here,
Congrats, bro. He's been terrible this season. I'm disappointed because I finally turned the corner.
I mean, his last 3 games have been solid. 17, 16, and 4 assists. 26 and 9 assists. His playmaking has been really good this season. On 67%
Did they win those games?
Cleveland, they lost. Yeah. Magic, they won.
Obviously. Magic suck right now.
And then the Nets, they won.
Yeah, the Nets, they suck
and
right
then
now.
The Bucks, they lost. But yeah.
An actual competent NBA team they lose to.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Miami Heat are in a weird spot right now. I think that's a good transition. I don't know if I want to talk more about De'Aaron Fox. Actually, what's it called? Don't talk about Stephon Castle. Do you add him in the deal or no?
With the Spurs? Yes. Yep. But again, I just don't know how much the Spurs are willing to give up.
Yeah. I also don't know how much they value Stephon Castle, who's, by the way, I don't know if it was worst. He's been hooping, but apparently he's like one of the worst finishers or shot makers in that.
I feel like his minutes are really on and off too.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, transitioning to the Heat, I mean, we spoke about the Heat with Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler. I don't know if we've spoken too much about Jimmy Butler on this show.
Yeah.
Have we?
No.
Right, yeah. I feel like
Dude, it happened, it's been like recent. Actually.
No, technically we did. Because our trades episode, you had a trade for Jimmy Butler.
I did. Oh, yeah, facts. But it's ramped up.
Yeah, but all that thing ended. Now he's suspended indefinitely. I feel like it's good for the team.
Yeah.
What do you feel, De'Aaron Fox in Miami?
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox. So, like, I saw that, like, swap. I mean, Hero's playing real good as the point guard. I don't know. It depends what they view as their future, right? Like, they're in such a weird spot if they don't get a guy like De'Aaron Fox. And I mean, does De'Aaron Fox want to play for that team right now? I don't know.
I mean, I feel like everyone wants to play for the Heat.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is, Pat Riley going to make that deal, or is he going to be sleeping?
Pat Riley has never. That's why I don't really blame Jimmy, right? He's been patient this entire time.
Yeah.
Dame has come and gone. Who else? People have been available. Trade deadlines.
Bradley Beal when he was popular.
When he was actually when he was an actual basketball player. Brandon Ingram, I've heard of rumors to the.
There's been so many, and they've done nothing. And Jimmy Butler, it's like he's gone to the finals with a bad roster.
Jimmy Butler's second best player in this Miami Heat tenure has been Bam Adebayo.
Yeah. And he's taken that team to the finals twice. Yeah. And the Eastern
a rookie
Conference
Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Is probably in the playoffs, probably his third, another contender. After that, what's Gabe Vincent?
Max Strus.
Caleb Martin, Max Strus.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Role players.
They relied on those role players. You know what I mean?
It's insane. Jimmy made them better, but
I hate how he's handling it.
Dame said, I want to go to the Heat, and they couldn't make it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
It's insane to me. He said Heat or nothing, and he ended up a Milwaukee Buck. Insane that is to me.
You have all the leverage, and why can they not do it? Do they not want to give up Tyler Hero?
I don't know who they didn't want to give up. Whoever they didn't want to give up, it was stupid. But what's it called? Eventually, they were giving up such BS deals that the Blazers GM just said, no, screw you. I'm sending them to Milwaukee.
He hung up the phone on them.
Literally, it's not. It's Jimmy's being a diva, right?
Yeah.
I think you gotta show up and actually play for your teammates because
exactly. That's the one thing, the lack of effort. I'm not enjoying, but you're not even trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How can you enjoy if you're not trying? I mean,
you have to put your heart out there, and I feel like the players have been Kevin
Love.
Just
say I don't want to play. Just tell the.
But I think what happened to suspended. I think he got suspended for the 7 games.
Yeah.
He came back 2 games, got suspended for.
He's
2
always
games.
suspended without pay, so I don't think if he goes and tells them, "Oh, I don't want to play," he's already losing money, so might as well not look like a diva on the court before getting suspended.
And then I think the whole thing that happened is because they can't suspend a guy for no reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can. Conduct detrimental to the team. You didn't actually have to do something.
Yeah.
They can just name conduct detrimental to the team.
But I think what else is that they could have told him sit your ass at home, but now they have to pay him. Yeah. So I think they put okay, we're gonna put.
No, but that's what I mean. They can suspend him without pay. Just straight up. He's oh, I don't want to play. They'll be okay, we'll suspend you without pay. This could have been so much more cordial.
But I feel the whole what do you call that?
He missed his flight to Milwaukee.
Bro, those
he walked out because Haywood Highsmith is the star.
Fair enough, bro.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too. But you know what I mean? He's being a diva to get suspended. It's whatever.
Yeah.
He's going to get... He is most certainly getting traded before the deadline. That's one exciting thing.
I'm
happy to say he's...
Where do you think he's ending up?
It's just very obvious. The only buzz I've heard is Phoenix.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of Warriors.
I've seen Warriors
I
buzz.
saw Brian Windhorst say that it's more likely for the Warriors.
Draymond Green came out and said, I don't think a Jimmy Butler deal is going to happen.
Yeah,
so
he's you have to give me an...
I just heard too much noise when it came to Phoenix.
But genuinely, bro, it all lies in Bradley Beal's hands. Bro,
where do you want to go, bro?
No.
Where do you want to go? Deadass.
I feel like it's becoming so complicated at this. Honestly,
no trade clauses are the stupidest thing in sports, bro.
Especially
so
to
dumb.
a guy like Bradley Beal.
At the time, he was I don't care if it's LeBron James. Don't add why are there no trade clauses, bro?
Yeah.
What the hell's the point? I'm your GM. I own you. I'm paying you $50 million. Why do you want no trade clause, bro?
Yeah.
What if you're trash? I want to get rid of you. What if you hate Phoenix?
Did you hear the kind of off topic? But Paul George, they were offering $30 million a season, so he's like, okay, put a no trade clause at least, and they said no.
Who, the Clippers?
Yeah.
Good. Screw no trade clauses, bro. This is so stupid, man. I don't
know.
No trade clauses are the dumbest thing in sports.
Again, Miami don't want Bradley Beal, which there's one more season.
Maybe they want him. He has one more season of this trash contract.
Yeah.
Okay.
This season and then one more.
Oh god. I don't know about that, man.
He's owed $111 million.
Who would?
But that's the thing.
I don't know who.
That's the thing. You can be okay, you're going to Chicago.
We heard about Milwaukee,
but I think that's fake.
They came out and said it was fake.
Yeah. But they're interested in Zach LaVine. Seth fell. We also saw that the Phoenix Suns said they're interested in Zach LaVine as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like Zach LaVine numbers are like rumors are heating up, but I generally don't know where this guy's gonna end up.
Yeah,
But, But okay.
Zach LaVine rumors.
You spoke on this. The Memphis Grizzlies should trade for him.
Mm-hmm. Who?
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy? Yeah.
And yes, he may not extend.
Oh, I thought spacing was such an issue, bro.
No, you want to get rid of Bane.
Yeah, and now he's playing better, right? Like, but that's the thing. Back then, this is what I mean about the value. It's dropped like back then. I didn't think it was crazy that they could potentially get back a player like Bane because I thought there were gonna be so many people bidding. I thought the Warriors were gonna bid like Kuminga and like Pods. So I'm like the Grizzlies. But that's the thing. No, back then there was talks about stuff like that.
Bro,
right?
The Warriors are not giving up that.
I'm not saying they should have.
Even if LeBron James or freaking Giannis.
No, but like there's talks about like they would have to for Butler. So I was like, they want a proper like player that can help them win right now who's young. So I'm like Desmond Bane. They don't want Marcus Smart. Yeah.
No, But
now it's dropped, so they're just giving up Marcus Smart and a couple of depth. And they have so much depth.
Are you concerned that Jimmy Butler trade will not happen?
No, not at all. I'm 100%
really
certain it's going to
I'm scared that
if it doesn't happen, the Miami Heat have screwed them
They're so dumb.
What do you
like? They
you have
will
to deal with this for the rest of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's.
And at that point, you're gonna have to tell them like sit home and you're gonna get paid.
Yeah, like it's. Oh my god, it's nuts, man. It's not, no, it has to. I mean,
honestly, Pat Riley, he's washed.
And there were rumors coming out about De'Aaron Fox. Apparently, the deal's almost done. 4-teamer.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
but again,
randoms. Apparently, Spurs reporters that are reliable, according to Spurs fans. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, bro.
He said that he's seen a lot of like trades like this go and then
last
minute back.
But like it's rampant.
Honestly, I can't trust anything that's not from Shams.
Yeah.
Brian Windhorst to a certain degree.
Yeah. But Wendy doesn't really like post done deals.
Not done deals. I'm saying like rumors. Yeah.
Like fair enough, I guess, but I don't know. It's crazy. Yo, first of all, the NBA season flown by. Like I can't believe the deadline's less than a week away. It's insane to me. But yeah, who else is on your rumor mills?
I mean, the Warriors.
Yeah. Shocker.
The Warriors are interested in Zach LaVine, and it looks like they want to get the deal done without giving up Kuminga or Wiggins. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you can.
I don't know if
happen.
That's possible, but
I made up a trade that I sent to Yusuf today.
That was the most like diabolical thing you've ever cooked up. You made like a 6-man trade. The Warriors give up 6 players to the Bulls. Like, when's the last time you've seen like that many players dealt within a 2-team?
But bro, like, I'm so confused because the Warriors have spoke on trades with Zach LaVine and Vucevic. So it's like, what the hell are you giving up if you want to do that?
Well, Wiggins has to be a part of that deal.
Yeah, 100%.
But you're not getting like Vucevic and LaVine. LaVine hasn't been playing basketball in a little bit because
he's getting a baby.
Yeah, he has a baby.
Yo, that's crazy. LaVine may have played his last game as a Bull.
Yeah, I mean, is the baby here yet? Or
no, because they're waiting. So he's out for like 3 games. So he's not gonna be back.
Just playing, man. No, they're on the road. They're on the road. Fair enough, yeah. But if it was a homestand, I'd say play. Like, come on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
pull what Anthony Edwards pulled out.
Yeah, exactly. Like worst case scenario, just leave McGinn.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so glad because it felt like the Warriors are like, we're good. We're not making a trade, and then we want Butler. Now we don't want Butler.
Well,
and then it's like, yo, we're good. But now Steve Kerr is saying is like the current roster is not good enough to go on a playoff run.
But you guys are in such a bad spot, man.
Bro. It's so bad.
It's because you have to make a move to win. But even LaVine is not helping you win the championship.
Yeah,
but I think is not helping you win.
Yeah,
the championship.
Obviously, like we're far from a championship,
which is why it's such a bad business. And you're not going to trade Steph.
And I'm sure everyone, like Steph, everyone knows that like getting a championship will be tough. But I think it sucks knowing that like you're gonna go out there and not compete. Like, you're going to go out there running with Quinn Post, Gui Santos. Yo, they've been
shout out to Quinn Post.
Shout out, bro.
Second round rookie playing harder than some of these, like, Podziemski and Kuminga.
Yo, Podziemski's been solid lately.
Yeah, he's been good recently, but, like, at times, Podziemski had a lack of effort.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I love the fit of LaVine.
Yeah.
And especially if we can keep Wiggins.
Well, LaVine's having such a good season that you could see him fitting on a lot of. I said
But
Orlando.
that's the thing. I feel like LaVine, not even a good season. LaVine is a good basketball player.
Yeah.
Last season was the only season he was down.
He's low-key playing up to his contract now. He's so efficient.
Yeah.
That's why I ranked him a top 5 shooting guard. I'm like, bro, this is going to be his comeback year.
That was a really good
prediction
by you. And I'm still mad that we could have gotten LaVine for CP3 in a first-round pick.
That was a deal at one point? Damn.
And that's why like when I look at...
The NBA is so weird.
That's when I look to like trade like Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield, and like one more. Those 3 guys is the reason we got those, because we didn't trade for LaVine.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we're not signing those guys.
Buddy Hield, man.
Bro, Buddy Hield
cycle. What I say about that cycle, bro, it's like, it's real, bro. It's actually real. I love how Warriors fans tried to deny it. It's inevitable, bro. You know what Thanos meme? It's I am inevitable, bro. It's literally like...
When he's a Chicago Bull, Buddy Hield, bro... I'm picking him up in free.
I will laugh very hard when the Warriors do absolutely nothing again at the deadline,
bro. So. Yo, I'm already
Dennis
calling
Schroeder is your deadline.
I am telling you right now. I've already been in the talks for this. If the Warriors do not make a deal, I am getting on the camera and ranting, and it's going to be posted on this channel.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do like a little shorts episode.
No. This is not going to be an episode. This is going to be 3:05 p.m. I'm going to get on the camera. Just right there.
Word. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. I can't complain. What I do every year, I'm like skipping class, so I and a bunch of friends. I know you don't go to class anyways, but what's it called?
Where are you gonna be?
I'm in Hamilton.
Well, it's a Thursday. Do you have class that day?
Friday. I have an exam the next day, so otherwise I would have come back.
Yeah,
like, we could have done like a what's it called, but I'm over there. Every deadline we'll skip class and like literally just sit in a room while the rumors pile up. And, the trades come in. Last year we were at my friend's res. This year we live in the same building, so we'll go somewhere.
Should I pull up?
I'll pull up, bro. Come to Hamilton. Do you have class Thursday?
Nah, I don't.
No, hey.
But I have to be back for a game.
Hey, screw your goddamn game.
Bro, I'm in a new men's basketball league, bro. Yo,
if I what's it called? If I had the time, I'd absolutely come here.
Come back.
I'll see you, man.
Come back Wednesday night.
I'm going to Raptors Grizzlies Wednesday.
So stay here.
Well, I'm busing to Union from Hamilton, and my plan was just to go back.
Nah, stay.
Well, okay, fine. Yeah,
stay. Maybe. We'll spend Thursday together.
Okay.
We'll get an episode done right after trade deadline.
Say that.
Dope. So we'll talk about this more off camera. Yeah. But for the Warriors, I mean, damn, bro. I really hope, like, I've seen so many rumors, like LaVine it's been more engaged. Like, I got a rumor today. I don't know if you saw it. NBA Central posted it. It was that it's gaining momentum.
Yeah.
And there's significant discussions regarding Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic. So I think they're going to do something. And I really hope they do something. Because I'm going to crash out.
Yeah.
And like I've kind of thought about the Butler. And if we can get LaVine without giving up Wiggins, I like that fit more than...
Yeah. My Raptors are in a lot of...
Yeah, I mean, talk about it. Brandon Ingram, they're interested in him.
Yeah. First of all, what the hell are we doing right now?
Yeah,
all these games. It's frustrating because like they're playing. They just randomly decided to lock in defensively, which I did not get. We've been the number one defensive team until this Chicago game. We were terrible defensively today. Yeah. But what's it called? We were the number one team defensively for like 7 straight games. I get we were playing bad teams. The thing is, we're going on a stretch of really good teams right now. So like, it's like Clippers, Memphis, New York. I don't know who else. Cleveland.
We lost today,
OKC.
Right? Lit.
Yeah, exactly. It's a big loss, but like we have such team friendly contracts, right? Expiring Bruce Brown, Kelly Olynyk.
But I can't lie, bro.
We can facilitate so many trades.
I've seen a lot of people say this, and everyone's waiting on this Jimmy Butler trade to make deals.
That's good for us because Jimmy Butler deal does not happen without us.
Right? Yeah, but Sai has said he wants to.
It does not happen without the Toronto Raptors. It's just like contractually, it makes so much sense.
But how so? Because like, is Bradley coming Toronto?
Huh? No, but like to match money and stuff, having that $20 million Bruce Brown going around is very, very helpful. Like,
yes,
and there's no other like contracts like that around the league, right?
I guess expiring contract.
That's why they're talking about.
So, like, is Bruce Brown going to Miami?
Yeah, I've heard Brown to Miami. I've heard Brown to Golden State.
I do not want that respect.
Yeah, Bruce is playing well. Recently.
He's good, but like he's not worth $20 million. Like Bruce Brown,
but that's what I mean. He's off your books at the end of the year.
But that's the thing. It's like Bruce Brown doesn't move the Warriors.
Yeah, I know, but Miami, right? Like just to make
Miami,
the deal
that
happen.
makes sense. Yeah,
just
Miami
to make the deal happen. Like,
no, if the Warriors come on and say they acquired Bruce Brown, I'm throwing a rampage.
This is what I mean about Atlanta. They have Clint Capella, and there's talks about they're one of the 4 teams that are facilitating the De'Aaron Fox deal.
I saw the Magic and the Suns are involved in a Nurkic and Grayson Allen deal, which is confusing.
What?
So like they take
so
on
they want
Grayson
Nurkic and Allen to Orlando.
Yeah.
For who?
I don't know. Like I didn't see that, so I'm confused.
That's so weird. Yeah, there's always some random ass trades.
There's so many rumors going on, and at some points, like just make something.
Yeah.
Like I can't go off my phone in peace because I get so many.
This is random, but remember the year where Dragic was supposed to be done? There was the rumor about Porzingis.
Yeah, bro.
That was like
I remember that. I was in class and I
bad.
saw he went to the Wizards. Or no, yeah, he went to the Wizards. And I was like, bro, what the hell are we doing?
I mean, we would have had to give up picks, but like we ended up giving up a pick anyways for Thaddeus Young.
Yeah,
shout out. We had to give up.
I mean, it wasn't a great pick though.
To get but like we had to give up a pick to give up to get Bruce to get Dragic off our books. So
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Ingram stuff, and where do you think Ingram should go
for Toronto?
Yeah.
It's just so odd, man. I don't see Masai making a trade. I saw someone say this, and it's actually facts. It reminds me a lot of when Brian Colangelo traded for Rudy Gay. So it was like such a weird move adding to the roster.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to add anything to the roster. We definitely need to be sellers. By this deadline, I want to see Bruce off the team, potentially Kelly. I want to see us gauge the value of Chris Boucher. Potentially get it first. Bro, he's been playing
I don't think he's
recently.
worth the first, though. I genuinely don't think he's worth
protected first.
I think second is the... Because, like, even Vucevic, it's hard to get
what's it called? You don't think the people are giving a first for Vooch?
I don't think so.
The people are so stingy with first. Just give it, man. Like,
yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, especially if Warriors are a tough team to give out their first because you don't know, right? But like,
yeah, exactly.
A team like the Rockets, like you have so many firsts.
Give someone else's first.
Your roster.
You know what I mean?
OKC. If OKC do not make a move this deadline,
bro.
If OKC do not make a move for Cam Johnson, who's outbidding OKC?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you have like probably 7 first-round picks that are not great.
I keep saying this, right? When the Raptors traded for Marc Gasol, I feel like I've talked about this on this podcast before. On paper, it was a terrible deal. Yeah. Or not terrible.
What did we give? We
lost
gave
the deal.
Up JV.
We gave up JV, DeLon Wright, CJ Miles, and a first-round pick for an old Marc Gasol.
Yeah.
For technically, by the end of this whole thing, we gave up JV, DeLon, a first, CJ Miles for half a season of Marc Gasol because the next season he wasn't very good.
Yeah. But that half season brought you a championship.
Half season brings
we gave up DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and a first-round pick for Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green.
For one season of Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green.
That all resulted in a ring. You would do that trade 100 times out of 100.
So, you can't look at, being stingy with... Especially if you're in the position of OKC where you have $17 million.
You don't even have to give up your...
You're not going to draft all these rookies.
You can't. What?
You literally, physically cannot draft all these rookies, bro.
It's even...
I was joking around with one of my friends.
The Grizzlies have so much goddamn depth. And they're not making a deal. So what if you get Butler for a half a year?
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Bro, John Conchar is not going to play in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. You have Gigi Jackson. His value's high. Sell him. Think about it. You can get Jimmy Butler. Yeah, sure. You should be okay, OKC.
Marcus Smart's not even playing right now.
That's what I'm saying. He's out. He's sitting at the crib probably.
Yeah.
Right? You have OKC Thunder. Yeah, sure. They're a really good team. But you don't have to verse OKC until the conference finals. And anything can happen. You know what I mean?
Imagine being, I always laugh about this drink that. Imagine being a Marcus Smart right now. Imagine being a Zeke Naji right now. He's like, well, if the Nuggets are making a move, I'm cooked. Marcus Smart's the Grizzlies are making a move. Imagine being
Nurkic right now.
Nurkic probably wants to leave. Yeah, Nurkic probably wants. Marcus Smart's coasting for a potential ring, and he's like, God damn it, I might end up in freaking I don't even know, bro. Brooklyn, literally, bro.
Miami.
God knows,
you see
bro.
that Miami want to clear cap space for the 2026.
Who's a free agent?
Luka Doncic.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Let me know when that happens, Pat. Let me know. Let me know how close you get for that. Like, that's insane, man. I don't know. Who even is a free agent? Miles Turner, right?
Yeah.
I heard rumors about him,
but
they might not want to extend him.
Pacers said they're not trading him. So he's off.
Extend him, man. Extend him. You're not going to get any value
And, like, bro,
from him at this
$30 million
point.
isn't crazy for a guy like Miles. Like, Isaiah Hartenstein makes that much.
Yeah.
Do you think we should sell Jakob Poeltl?
Yeah,
a crazy offer
comes. No, not even crazy. Like, just gauge his value. No, the only untouchable should be Scotty Barnes, right?
Yeah.
Like, even Emmanuel quickly, he's been so injured this season. You haven't really seen what he can do. RJ Barrett, I've already said he should be off the team by next season.
Really?
Yeah. He's not a part of
So
this.
what do you think of an Ingram RJ swap?
No. Because what does that do for you? You have to pay Ingram anyways. And he's like, I don't know how that helps the position. Is your big three Ingram quickly? I mean, RJ should be gone like next season. My hope was De'Aaron Fox would be available next season, so we could do RJ, De'Aaron Fox, and then like a pick or two.
But I'd love to see Fox in Toronto.
Exactly. Imagine that deal. Let's say my dream scenario was this, right?
Quickly.
Now I'm gonna be in my fantasy world. My dream scenario was we tank this season, get Cooper Flag, trade RJ, De'Aaron Fox asks out, I'll go anywhere. We trade RJ for De'Aaron Fox. Line up De'Aaron Fox, Emmanuel Quickly, Scotty Barnes, Cooper Flag, Jakob Poeltl. Eventually, you trade Jakob Poeltl for a better center, or you get a better center somehow for agency. Yeah, because the Mavs want to give him up. But yeah, that's my fantasy scenario. Obviously, De'Aaron Fox is probably gone by the deadline.
What other moves do you think should happen? I mean,
just like
bro, I want to see
Anthony Simons. The Blazers are playing well right now.
I mean, that's bad for them.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the standings, and these teams need to be sellers.
Yeah,
okay,
sellers or okay, yeah,
sellers.
Yeah.
Washington Wizards, they don't really have anything. To
What are they selling? JV.
Hornets, I feel like they already did it by giving away Nick Richards. Solid trade, by the way.
Shout out.
The Nets, Cam Johnson. Get him, maybe
obviously.
Nick Claxton. I don't know if that's
Cam Johnson's definitely gone, right? It's just it's a matter of when instead of
the Raptors. If they don't do anything, the 76ers. I saw a lot of people say that they should be sellers.
No,
but I also see people saying they should be buyers because
How's
their
that
pick is
help
top 10 protected. So you tell Joel, sit at the crib, get better.
Joel's never going to be
get
healthy.
better. Next season we come out with a new draft pick.
Bro, Joel's never going to be healthy.
It doesn't make sense to me because it's like Paul George. Just time is
you make a push,
out.
man. You just gotta try winning.
Like the Cavs are great, but I mean, I feel like they're beatable in the playoffs.
The Cavs, yeah.
Like
they got frauds. They got frauds written all over them. Right? That's my thing.
Philly healthy is a solid team.
Especially because Evan Mobley didn't have the best playoffs last season.
Yeah.
And like Jared Allen, the lights are too bright. That's two players right there. Garland didn't, but he had a down year last season. You can't really blame him.
I mean, Mitchell's...
Mitchell, you know what Mitchell will bring, but like...
The Chicago Bulls...
Sellers? Yeah.
You know where I would love to see Lonzo Ball and Kenny Beecham? He made a really good point. Mm-hmm. Lonzo Ball on Detroit is a perfect
Detroit
fit.
should be buyers.
Because they need another ball handler.
Zach LaVine.
No, because again, when Jaden Ivey comes back, what happens to him?
Okay, yeah, true.
Right?
I forgot.
Lonzo Ball.
Poor Ivy, man. I'm so upset. Sorry for cutting you off, but I'm so goddamn upset that he got injured.
Oh, crap.
What?
DeJounte Murray tore his Achilles.
Yeah, you didn't see that? He's out for the season.
It just came out.
No, but like the injury was clearly an Achilles.
Yeah, no, it just Chris Haynes just reported.
Yeah. Shout out to
DeJounte was cooked.
New Orleans is...
Wait, who do I pick up then? Wait, hold on.
New Orleans is done for this season. Wrap it up. Do you think there's any chance Zion goes?
Nah.
Nah? Because they were talking about like, yo, do they give up Zion? Do they give up Ingram? I saw Ingram to Atlanta as a potential one. Do you think Atlanta should be buyers or sellers?
What?
Atlanta, buyers or sellers?
Nothing.
Nothing? Just stand pat?
Yeah.
I should do that. Obviously, Orlando's going to be buyers. Miami is like a mix because they're going to give up Butler, but they want something back. Detroit's going to be buyers. What can the Pacers buy? Obi Toppin and Jarris Walker could get you something potentially and a pick. I saw Cam Johnson to Indiana.
I want to see the Pacers do a move.
Yeah. Milwaukee's probably just gonna get some vet depth. New York, apparently they want another center. They don't believe in Mitchell Robinson. Boston always does some like BS. They got Xavier Tillman last year for scraps. Like they always do some BS like that. It's
Who
annoying.
got that? Boston, right?
Boston, yeah.
They have nothing to do though.
In Cleveland. What?
Is
Cleveland stand back?
I'm seeing people say that like staying pat because it's working so well.
But man, yeah, I don't
But
know.
like Cam Johnson or Bruce Brown,
Dude, like they just have it written on. Do you believe in it? Would you bet money on them being the Celtics?
the Cavs, no.
Yeah. Would you
I mean,
bet
Celtics
money?
have not looked great.
Yeah, but would you bet money on them beating them? No. Would you bet money on them being the Knicks?
No.
Would you bet money on them being the Bucks? No. This is the first one seed where you can't bet money on them. Like the OKC Thunder, I'm betting money on them beating the Rockets. I'm betting money on them beating the Lakers. I'm betting money on them beating the Clippers.
The Rockets, right?
Yeah. Well, like Nuggets, Jokic, so I wouldn't bet money on them.
Yeah.
Grizzlies are like an actual like solid team. That's what I mean about the West, though. Like everyone always talks about how stacked the West is. I think they're more even, right? But like when it comes to contenders, honestly, I just see OKC and Memphis and borderline Denver. Houston's not doing anything. They're too young. Lakers are the Lakers. They're not doing anything. Clippers are not.
They want to just I don't know. It's gonna be.
I'm not talking about like I mean like when it comes to
doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking for like moves. I want teams I want to see do something is Pistons buy in. You're the 6th seed, and like you're 3 games back from the 4 seed. Bro, I was right on the Pistons. I hit with bro. I want my flowers.
Fair enough. I said playing, but like it's what's it called? Because the thing about Detroit, it had to happen eventually, right? There's no way like
the Blazers, bro. Robert Williams better be gone.
Yeah, they're winning too much, man. But like that's exciting if you're them. I guess that's a plus.
Utah, they should be sellers.
What do they have this
Jordan
year?
Clarkson, Colin Sexton.
Keep Kessler, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I like Walker Kessler.
I like how they're doing the Walker Kessler thing.
Yeah.
Their price is so high.
Like if someone pays it, they're set, right? Like, but no
imagine
really
they flip Kessler into 2 first-round picks.
New Orleans is obviously going to sell Ingram.
Yeah, please.
You said Portland.
I want them to sell CJ as well.
But that's the thing. 12 and up, right? They're all buyers. San Antonio, they're buying the best player on the market right now. The Warriors, obviously. Sacramento's a seller, I guess, technically.
But I think they want to improve too.
Exactly, a mix. Like
Clippers need to do something.
Buy?
Yeah, I saw them linked to Chris Boucher, PJ and Bones Highland. Yeah.
How much money is
that? $13 million plus like 6.
Okay, $19 million, a $19 million player. You could get.
I saw that he can make a Chris Boucher contract.
Sure. Okay.
Would you trade Chris for a 2nd round?
Yeah, of course. Like I trade him for like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Like you gotta gauge the market, right? If you can get protected, there's rumors about you or rumblings about you potentially getting a protected first. You gotta push that, right? Eventually, they're not gonna go away from giving 3 seconds. He's a great, solid like backup player for you, right?
Yeah.
Although, I
feel like we wrapped everything up to talk about. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he stays in Toronto and doesn't go back to Hamilton.
I'll try my best.
And we'll be back next week with an episode post the trade deadline. Thank you guys for watching this, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.